picture, you're gonna not look like it's a blank canvas. You're just gonna look like your eyes are really light.
Okay.
First one is polite, right? Beautiful.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's polite. The first one's polite.
All right. See on her, this is like the same color as her skin tone.
Wow, I can't even tell.
But remember, this color is all gonna be covered. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is not the important part. This is just giving it a base.
Okay, one real quick comment before she continues. Make sure that you are listening to this because the more you listen now, the less questions you will have later. If you ask us questions that we've described already, that means you weren't paying attention. So please pay attention.
Is this just water in here, Olivia?
Sure.
It's vodka.
No, it's vinegar.
It's alcohol.
It's vinegar.
She's recording.
It's so
Oh yeah, I'm It's fine.
That wasn't me.
On Facebook.
Follow along.
Do not post that on Facebook or we'll have your head. So, okay, this is the part I'm talking about, foil. Watch. You see this? Some people are just like dab, dab. Oh.
Scrape it off.
No, you need to like get up in there.
I don't know if I'm getting this.
Okay, you want to make sure that it's looking a little loose. You see how dark that is on there? Okay, then I'm gonna.
That is. No, boy. That's Phoenix.
I really hope I got that.
Where are we putting it?
And the
Inner, outer, middle.
Shush.
Stop, get the crease.
Wait.
Just make sure you don't block the view.
Morgan.
It's on the video. It's fine.
So I'm doing it on the eyelid, and I'm pulling it a little down into right here.
The inner corner.
Can you say what shade you use each one?
This is Phoenix.
I can't. Yeah, thanks. Somebody else. I don't have my glasses on, and
I'll read it off.
This is Phoenix.
Okay.
Creonix.
Leave my top.
Los Fines de Semana. Los Fines de Semana.
So right now she's using Phoenix.
quiet.
Thank you. Los Fines.
The gold shimmery shadow.
Shh, guys. Okay, so I'm going across the eyelid with the gold. Now, the good thing about this, with the lighter colors, for lighter complexion, more is okay, right? For the darker colors, you can always add more on top. You can't take away if you have a lighter complexion. Vice versa. If your complexion is a little darker, less is more for the lighter colors. Less is more. Dark, the more you use, the more it's going to be more pronounced on your skin. Okay? So everybody see the gold? Because I'm going to come back to do the gold.
Gorgeous.
Turn and look at us.
Turn and look.
Beautiful.
Model.
I'm going to come back to the gold. Does that make sense? I'm going to come back to the gold.
Miss Thompson, you want me to hold it for you?
Ooh, fall out.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Come back.
Got that in the video.
All right, now I'm going to do the lighter gold, which is, this is so
Electric.
electric.
She's using electric.
Be quiet. You guys, I'm going electric up here on the brow. Underneath the brow and across.
Electric.
Now, when you have concealer on your face, it will show a lot brighter, okay? She just happens to be very fair. So these colors right now are blending, and they're not wanting to stick against her skin, okay? Yeah. So the gold is also going to come here. Phoenix.
Hey, which gold? Phoenix?
Phoenix. Just listen. I am saying what I want you to do. So. Everybody see that turn?
Ooh.
Alright, I need a different eyeshadow little thing.
Oh, tomorrow can we use like our own eyeshadow brushes? Okay.
I always use my own. I hated the ones they gave me, so.
I know, me too.
So now I'm gonna go with this dark purple, which is dainty. Dainty. What I'm gonna do here is come underneath the brow bone in the crease, and we're gonna come out with that.
How far do we go out?
Just listen, guys. Just watch. I will answer your questions if when I'm done you still don't understand. Okay? Okay. I come then to the very edge right here, and I'm not gonna go down at all yet. Okay? I'm always gonna curve up. Curve up. Does everybody see that?
Make a V.
Do you see that? Oh, yes. And I'm gonna fill in that little bit of a space right there. Does everybody see that? Turn a little bit.
Yes. Goral? Goral?
Yes.
Goral?
I'm getting this all on video, so.
You didn't foil this one, right?
No, this one is not foiled.
Cool. Just Phoenix so far. Cool.
I'll watch this
everybody
back and
kinda
make
see?
a list too.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go into my poise.
Lighter purple.
Poise.
Right here.
Just going.
Now blending is gonna happen at the end, so you're gonna see a lot of lines, and you're gonna be like, "That looks crazy." Okay, yeah, because we blend at the end, so you will have a lot of crazy lines at the beginning. Okay. See, I'm getting quite a bit on there. If it's a lot of loose powder, tap in the color. Okay.
Tap, tap, tap.
I tap the brush.
Dab, dab, dab.
Let's access off.
And then I'm just gonna go right along the line. Turn
Beautiful.
down here. Now this color is not as pronounced. This is just to add a little shimmer. So I'm coming slightly up and then pulling down towards the edge of the outside where your top lid meets your bottom lid. Okay, and you're like, well, that's covering up the dark. Exactly. We'll come back and layer back on top of it. Okay? That's the only way to make sure that the lines blend together.
She turned it.
Turn towards me. Turn towards me.
Slap.
Now you're gonna need to layer over it a couple times. If you have a lighter complexion, you're gonna need to layer over it a couple of times. Okay, now turn and look at everybody.
Goral? Goral?
You see how the darker purple is kind of gone now?
I zoomed in on your face to see, and then you lifted your eyebrows.
Hey, yo.
So there's a space from here straight back to your hairline, right? We're not going all the way to the hairline, no. Okay? But we're not just staying right here. We are going to come out, okay? In a
Of
thicker
the
wing.
It goes all the way up here.
Ah. Good call.
Don't look like birds
Look
if it
up.
goes all the way up over here.
And open. I'm going to come underneath her eye a little bit with the lighter purple. Can you turn and look at them? Going underneath the eye some.
That's
Look
beautiful. No.
All right, you see that?
Yeah.
All right, look at me. You're like, whoa, you look cray-cray, right? Because you're like, why? You're not going to look real cute the whole time while you're trying to put it on. Okay?
Only at the end.
You look like a bird.
I'm going to
and a
come back
butterfly.
to the dark purple, the dainty.
So she's using this
Another
again.
turkey.
I'm coming back to
We're
dainty.
using dainty now.
Coming back to the dainty and going slightly over it.
Hey, be paying attention if
Look
you
up.
have questions later.
Open and look up. I'm going to pull slightly in towards the bottom lash line. Right close. And then right back towards the gold again. Everybody see that? Don't worry about what this line looks like because I'm going to come back over it with the other gold again.
Can you turn a bit? Thank you.
Come back. Sorry, I know that's probably weird. It's a hoot. A lot of
It's gonna be a hoot.
This is already 10 minutes.
And open. So we go slightly under like where your eyeliner goes. Underneath. Which
Don't
a lot of you guys
take
like,
your
maybe
leg.
I've never worn that before. Okay.
Don't.
That's cool.
It's a habit.
Not this leg, do the other leg.
It's a habit.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can do this.
It's a habit.
60 Snapchat
Do
videos.
the other leg.
I can't see anything.
Okay. I just took my outgoing on the little brush, not the flat
Right here.
eyeshadow brush, but the one with the bristles.
Outgoing.
And I just put it on the edge like
More than
that.
Going now.
And I just lined right here above the dark. Does everybody see that? Turn that way. Do you see here?
Oh, look, fall out.
I'm gonna keep that in my head.
Okay. I'm also gonna come underneath. Come back to me. I'm gonna go underneath a little bit. Now I'm not going a whole lot. Turn back towards them. Do you see it? Looks a little crazy because I have not added I've not blended. Okay. Now the last color, I need one more eyebrow. Scatter.
Eyebrow.
Here's your
I'm writing my essay. Till Monday.
Okay. All right, come here.
Nah.
Close.
Trouble?
All right, now I'm taking Trouble.
I knew.
Okay, not too much trouble, okay? Too much trouble and you are in trouble, okay? It's really dark.
Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Ew.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and that's going right here in the crease of my eye.
I do what I want. I'm fearless.
Well, you're gonna be in trouble.
You guys see that? I just put it right here. Now I'm gonna take it, ooh, just like with the tippy brush. Look open.
Just the tip.
Shut up.
Shame.
I'm mature.
Okay? It's dark, guys. This makeup is dark. It's not.
I want that guy to come.
Can you do my eyes now?
Ew. Hilarious.
No.
Chloe.
Now we need somebody who has
Yep.
acne to represent acne.
Guys, be quiet. All right, close.
If you want to see what I've been using.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing this side, but I haven't been able to do
Am I right?
All right, look at me. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and blend these brushes.
Yeah, I mean,
Close.
like lipstick brushes
In the one we list.
Because when I'm blending it, it's brushing it all.
down.
Yeah.
Can I try it right now?
No.
What are you guys doing? Pretty sure it doesn't look like nothing.
We're trying to find our makeup.
That helped.
Trying to find our makeup. This is not a Mickey Mouse program.
Stop making me laugh. It shakes the phone. No, don't take my
Oh,
phone.
what time is it? I took my watch off.
Are we going back outside?
It's
Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock.
5:53.
We're going outside. Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock.
Quiet. My goodness, how many times do I have to tell you?
So the butt, like the 7th period. The butt.
I'm adding more of the dark color. Close the other eye.
So like the brown,
What color is it?
This
Trouble?
is Trouble.
Okay.
Open up.
Okay, so the pepper is like
Close.
30 minutes because they're taking around 5 minutes off like every period. And so like we're gonna be around the 6th period for like 7th period.
Yeah, are we going to the pep rally
So like the the bus there's gonna be like
Where do we meet?
free
And now I have to
until
tell my
we go
teacher.
to, like, the
Ew. And she's like, tell me when you know.
I think you can
All right, look up.
we're going to my
I'm taking back and just layering back over some of the electric on the brow bone.
yeah, that's still very iffy.
Just tell your teacher.
The ending is very iffy.
Now I'm coming back and putting Phoenix back close.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
She's using Phoenix. Sorry, I'm a little slow.
Phoenix.
On her, the foil soaking into her skin. Close your eyes.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, I see what you mean.
It just has to do with the type of skin that you have.
Nasty.
Well, no, just oily. So, like, everybody has different amounts of oils on
Oh,
their
great.
face. Close.
Oh my arms.
Open.
Watch how she's blending because you guys will have to do this. You'll be using a little bit better brush, but for tomorrow, if you're using these small brushes, you need to know how to do it.
She said they gave us a baking brush.
Sorry, some of the colors are blending on the brush, which is what is the problem.
Do you need another one? Fantastic.
Get her a brush clean for thingamabob.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to use it for that.
Okay, close. Open.
Bless you.
Just imagine the family going out to dinner with this.
No Fauci.
Sorry, I'm so tired of the brushes. I just can't.
I mean, we have the lipstick a little more. If you want to try. They're a little bit stiffer though.
Okay. Then we'll go.
Oh, they're also very flat.
Is your arm tired, honey?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you help her?
Look at me.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm also looking at one side.
Girl, you can't see anything.
Quiet.
My cheeks hurt.
Oh.
I said my cheeks hurt.
If you are not inclined as makeup doers, you're gonna have to ask for help. Okay, open. The gold is not stained shimmer on you for some reason.
Flashbacks. How about the This is not mine. Wear one of these.
Program.
You better watch out.
Watch.
Eyeliner.
I am terrible at pencil eyeliner.
Oh my god, bro.
Me too.
I'm bad at pencil.
Do we have to use the pencil eyeliner tomorrow, or can we use another eyeliner?
You can
if we
lose,
have it?
use
Open.
liquid.
You can. Okay.
You will need to use this. Like, you can draw your first line with liquid. You're going to have to use this because it needs to be thicker. Does that make sense? A liquid eyeliner, like I use liquid when I wear eyeliner, but it's a thin line. This is
Not
Did you
with
go
me.
under the waterline?
not yet.
She's gonna go on my waterline.
No, up. Underneath.
Gotcha.
Underneath the, hey, right along the lash line at the bottom, not inside. Never, no, do not do this. Okay? It's actually terrible for your body. It's terrible for your eyes because that's putting a lot of bacteria right there inside of your eye every single time.
You have it on right now.
James
Leave
Charles.
her alone.
But you got many bacteria up in your eyes.
Guys, pay attention. She's not gonna go over the Don't tease her.
Okay, so I'm not like especially on fair skin, you never want to pull all the way in here. Okay, you just don't want to. You want to come underneath the lashes. Like, it's not like you put mascara right here on your eyelashes if you have fairer skin. You just wouldn't do that because you'd look really odd, like tarantulas on your face. So you want to make sure that you only go like at least a third or a halfway underneath the eye, but it gets thinner as you get to it. Does that make sense? It's not just like a thick point that ends right here in the middle of the eye and you're like, okay.
Boys, don't
So
be distracting.
it gets thinner as you come in. All right. So if you would like, I'm completely okay with you wearing false eyelashes. Okay.
Oh, yes.
However, you need to show them to me first, or before you put them on your face. They cannot be the kind that are like. Okay, this long is okay, but like that long, heck no. Like,
What if you cut
No
them?
long eyelashes.
don't do that.
Don't do long eyelashes.
Cut your own eyelash.
Okay, does that make sense? Stop talking. You're gonna love this video because I say stop talking the entire time.
I'll edit it. I'll edit it. I'll try
Too
to.
much.
I'll get you out of
Yeah.
there. It's fine.
Okay, so obviously, what we do is stage makeup. Some of you guys are like, dang, that looks cray. Okay? It's supposed to be seen from far away. Okay? So when you're up close, people aren't going to be like, that's cute.
That's how,
Okay.
like for theater, that's
Yeah,
how.
and when you see it with your costume, it's going to make a whole lot more sense. Okay? In 2 weeks when we have our costume. It's just really dark.
Like raccoon.
And I don't have everything else. So here's another thing. Listen.
Like, is that what I look
When you do your eyeshadow and it's a lot of loose powder, you want to put like
I'm scared.
you can put tape here, but see, that's like, she clearly doesn't have any makeup on her face, so all the powder's pulling here and blending right here in her cheeks. That's not gonna happen if you put like the tape here. Yeah. Okay. And she doesn't have a mascara, so her eyes are not prominent. All you see is eyeshadow.
Looks like
Okay, once you have on mascara, which you need a lot of mascara.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, like layer and 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 layer. Okay, a lot of mascara. If you're like me, you'll probably want to get waterproof.
Yeah, I start
Okay,
crying.
the one thing that you're gonna have to not do is go like this when you're sweating.
Oh my god.
I hate
Okay,
doing
you can
that.
go like this. You can go like. But at UIL last year, it was like people were like,
I was all over the dresses and stuff.
okay, stop filming.
Parents only.
Turn it off.
Well, you see.
This video is